Hello Cancers, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your no contact love reading and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. Alright, let's take a look and see what is going on for you. We're going to start by grabbing a couple of these for some overall energies, and then we're going to jump right into your tarot. What are we going on for Cancer, the person Cancer's in no contact with? Alright, we have mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within myself and externally. So it doesn't matter if this is a masculine or a feminine. We all have both of those energies within us. So somebody could have mother wounds. This doesn't have to in order for this to resonate to. Just keep in mind to take what is for you and leave what's not for someone else. I also have finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I needed space. At the bottom of the deck here, I see this reconciliation, rebuild. I see this lies and keeping secrets, karmic or toxicity, and blockage or obstacles. So for some of you, I feel like there was some kind of hidden obstacle as well. Now this could have been like another karmic situation or relationship for some of you. This could be, it doesn't have to be another person that was hidden. Maybe this is like an unhealthy coping mechanism. I'm getting some devil energy coming up for some of you. So whether that's like an unhealthy attachment to a person, a situation, a lifestyle, a habit, an unhealthy coping mechanism, a fear that they kept to themselves, like something that they are really afraid of, whether that's like a fear of abandonment, a fear of commitment. There's something going on here where I definitely feel like there is something under the surface that has been affecting or impacting this connection that you may not be aware of. Some of you, I think you are very aware of it. For others of you, maybe you're just not aware of the extent in which it has been affecting this person. But it definitely feels like somebody here could have some, like I said, mother wounds, could have some past life stuff or past stuff affecting them. But I do feel like there's something here where this person for some of you could have ended things very abruptly, or maybe you were put in a position where you felt like you had to end things here because of their actions and behaviors. I feel like there's something for some of you, though, where somebody really did need, whether you were the one to initiate it or not, I think this person really did need some time to figure things out, okay? I definitely feel like there's some things coming into their awareness when it comes to like why they are the way they are, the fears that they're having, whatever these unhealthy attachments are. There's a lot that's coming into their awareness, and where this stuff has really held them back from what they truly want, as well as trying to figure out, what do I really want? And what do I need to do? What do I need to be able to release in order to obtain that? So it feels like a very deep reading already, Cancers. Alright, Cancers, we're going to start off with how this person is viewing you. We have the Ten of Wands. Kind of at the end of your rope here, Cancer, or at your wit's end for some of you. They could feel like, this person could feel like they have maybe pushed you to like your end here. For others of you, I feel like it's more of, this person has, like I said, there's a lot that's come into their awareness, or maybe they have realized that they have created a lot of challenges and obstacles, a lot of things to work that are going to need to be worked through. They've made things very difficult for you, for this connection, for themselves. They definitely could feel like there's a lot to get past. But I also do feel like there is almost a sense of relief coming in with that, because in the Ten of Wands, in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, he is almost there. He's been carrying these wands for a long time, but you can see his house right there in the distance, which it kind of does symbolize, you know, that end of that journey. Like, yes, I've been carrying this for a long time. Things have been difficult for a long time, but we're almost there. And I feel like that. I feel like for this person, there is some kind of relief or release in sight. The way that they are feeling. We have the Page of Cups. The word I got was inspired, but I feel like there's more to that. For some of you, I do feel like this person is feeling inspired, maybe even motivated by their feelings for you to be able to like put this down, right? To release something that has been holding them back or making things very difficult for themselves for a very long time. I think it's something that is one of those things that are easier said than done. But I definitely feel like this, it's something about this connection with you or the way they feel about you or what they want with you that is inspiring them to want to like be aware of this, want to make a difference, want to make a change. Now for some of you, there's something coming up with communication with that Page of Cups as well. The pages are the messengers of the tarot, and this could be an apology. This could be them, you know, feeling like there's things I want to say, there's things I want to express, there's things I want Cancer to know. Their intentions. We have the Two of Wands. I actually really like this card for this position for you guys because the Two of Wands represents kind of going in a different direction, leaving our comfort zone behind and going in the new direction typically. In the traditional deck, he is standing on top of the castle, and the castles in the tarot are symbolic for our home, our comfort, security. So he has the world in his hands and he is ready to kind of leave it all behind to go and see what's out there, see what he can create for himself. I am so sorry about that, guys. I had to stop the video because I had a bit of a coughing fit. Don't mind me. Back to it. We have the Two of Wands here. And this really does indicate somebody, like I said, having the whole world in their hands or seeing what they can do, what they can create, what they desire. But they have to be able to leave that castle in order to obtain it. They have to be willing to leave what they've known, kind of that comfort zone. And to me, this goes right back to whatever that attachment energy is, whatever that attachment is, whether it's a karmic relationship that they go back to, a habit, a mindset, whatever it is for them. That's what they have to be willing to kind of push past those fears and be willing to make a change, willing to do something different than they've done in the past. And with this Two of Wands energy, I feel as intentions, it seems to me that that's what they want to do. At least that's what they have the intention to do, right? What is the challenge here for this person when it comes to Cancer? We have the Queen of Cups. I'm getting a couple different things from this, Cancer. One, that is your energy. And I feel that, to me, this looks like, Cancer, that it's been hard for them to just continue on living the way that they're living or continue on in that comfort zone now that they've experienced what they have experienced with you. It's almost like they were able to do this all this time before because they didn't know any better. They didn't know there was something different. And it feels like now that they know what they could have or what it could be, I feel like it's like they're not able to kind of go back to the old ways the same. So that is something that is coming up. I also feel that, Cancer, you have been very compassionate, caring, understanding, empathetic with this person. And those qualities are beautiful qualities, but they can be a kind of double-edged swords if out of balance, right? Everything's really about balance at the end of the day. Because I think, hold on, because I'm going to take a sip of my tea because I really don't want another coughing fit and I kind of feel like it's coming on. Let's see if we can keep it at bay. To me, this really feels like I said, those can be double-edged swords. And that could look like, Cancer, maybe you have been very compassionate and patient with this person, but almost like too much, where this person has, caused a lot of pain to you or taken advantage of that. And I definitely feel like that has created a lot of this Ten of Wands energy, a lot of difficulties here. And that's not on you. And we're not blaming you for that. We're not pointing fingers to anybody here. But I almost feel like this person is having or I think it's coming up, Cancer, because I think this person is having an awareness. And on some level, I think you are too. I think where you are taking a look and seeing where maybe you didn't draw your line in the sand enough, or maybe where you settled for things that you should not have. And so you're both having realizations that I actually think are going to be very beneficial in having something successful moving forward. Because I think this time around, Cancer, with both of you having these realizations, I feel like there would be less taking advantage from this person and you less allowing it, and more of accountability. But I also think it's hard for them to stay away, even if they're not quite ready yet, because with that Queen of Cups energy, I feel like they're missing you. I think they're missing you here. We have the Six of Wands energy for their next actions and behaviors. So whatever these obstacles are that this person has been facing, somebody looks like they are ready to overcome those. Six of Wands to me can be a card of success, overcoming those obstacles, victory. But I also feel like there's a level of recognition that is coming in here for you, to you. Because maybe, like I said, in the past where I feel like maybe somebody has taken advantage of you a little bit, taken advantage of your kindness, your forgiveness, your compassion, your understanding, I think somebody's coming in and acknowledging that. There's a recognition, a validation that's coming in from them towards you, Cancer. And I see a lot of Wands energy. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but I also feel that for some of you, it's not representing sign, it's representing action, will, and determination. All the things that are represented by that fire energy. So it's somebody before where I think they were a lot of words and no action. I think you're going to notice something a little different this time around, Cancer, because I think that there's a lot of action to back up the words here. What's the potential outcome? We have the Temperance. And this I really like a lot. The Temperance card to me is the alchemical process of transforming something from one state of being to another. It is not an overnight transformation, right? But to be honest, real change doesn't really occur overnight. Real change is something that we have to show up for every day consistently. And it takes time, which is why the Temperance is a card of patience as well, because you just kind of have to go through the process. I read somewhere that it takes like 21 days to turn something into a habit, right? Because it's not something you can just change overnight. Things take time to ingrain, time to work, time to develop. And I kind of feel like that here. I feel like there is action being taken right away, which you'll notice a difference. But I think this says that something is truly transforming here. There is a process that you guys are going through. And the Temperance can also be a card of, bringing something back into balance, making peace and harmony. It is an energy of the divine as well, something that is all in divine timing. And I feel like that here, maybe especially for those of you where you tried to make this work in the past, it wasn't the right time, but I feel like it is now. So that is what I have for you. The signs I'm seeing for you, I see all the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I see Gemini energy here at the bottom of the deck. So those are signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading definitely can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps, and everything that you need to know is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. Information about the tarot course or Patreon, all that stuff's in there for you guys if you are interested. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that it helps, and I will see you in your next reading.